This is the big ship channel here. There's actually less current here than there has been.
This is the back part of the park.
What's that?
This is the back part of the state park.
Okay.
We're about to go in there. So it's really narrow when we go in, but then it opens up. This is called Jellyfish Creek in here, and this is where you'll see thousands of our very common jellyfish here in the Keys.
They sting you, right?
If you touch them incorrectly, yes, but I'm gonna grab one out of the water so you can see it.
The tentacles is what stings you.
Yeah, this one doesn't have tentacles though.
Oh.
You'll see it. And actually, you can start seeing them here already. Look down and you'll see what looks like cauliflower laying on the bottom.
Those are jellyfish?
Those are jellyfish. They're called Cassiopeia jellyfish. That's their scientific name. They're named after the Cassiopeia constellation.
Okay.
They are also known as the upside down jellyfish. Very commonly found here in the Keys. Watch this low branch right here in your camera.
Thank you.
It's just this spot and then it's gonna open up.
Okay. Oh, that was really around the opening of it. Jellyfish. They like the opening out there where you first come in.
Yeah, but then look down here. When you get to this spot, you're going to see hundreds.
Now these mango trees do roots down into the soil, right?
Yes. Mangrove, yes.
Mangrove, I'm sorry.
Mango.
What did I say?
Mango.
Oh, you're right.
Although I would look for a nice tasty mango right now.
Oh, this is solid jellyfish here. Upside down jellyfish. What's these spider looking grass or whatever? Is that just seagrass?
That's seagrass.
Oh, that's just a better up close view of it.
Yep.
Well, see, the rest of the world speaks the rest of the world. Most people speak English or Spanish. I speak Texan.
I speak Spanglish.
You speak
Spanglish.
Spanglish, that's a combination?
Yep. Alright, so look down. And you're going to see the whole floor pretty much covered by these guys.
It is. Isn't that cool? Let's see. Give y'all a view of that. You also can see it straight ahead, straight down, left to right. It's all over the place. Cool. And she says they do sting. Oh, you're still trying to get one?
I have one.
Oh, let's go. I'm going to
Make
what?
your way over here.
All right.
I haven't mastered the one-handed paddle yet.
Do they look bigger underwater?
No, I mean maybe, but this is a fairly small one. All right.
Where do they sting you at?
So we get stung wherever we have hair follicles, right? I don't have any hair follicles in the palm of my hand. However, these guys, and actually put one on my paddle. So that's the spot that you can touch right there.
Where? Right there?
Right here, you can touch that. Okay.
Slimy,
it's
slimy.
It's very slimy. However, this spot right here. this spot right here is algae, and there's actually a very important reason why they spend most of their lifetime upside down. They have a symbiotic relationship with this algae that's attached to them.
So this is normally on the floor.
No, this is what you're looking at when you're looking at it right now.
Oh, the other side was
the other side is the top side. That side right there.
That's the top side.
Yeah, that's the side you could touch. So there's what you call nematocytes right in here. They're microscopic, and that's what stings you. Okay, so if I were to touch this side, more than likely I'll get a nematocyte on me, you know, and it'll somehow make it on my hand or legs or something like that, and, you know, sting me. But they're very harmless doing this, so you can actually, there you go. Try not to hold them over your legs, because whatever's dripping may have some nematocytes in there.
Okay.
I've made that mistake years ago. It was very painful.
I'm done.
All right, wash out your hand for me in the water, because they leave a nice slime behind. But if you see this guy, I'm gonna put him back in the water. He's gonna make his way. He's gonna just pulsate sideways and make his way back down, and he'll lay back upside down.
And he'll lay back down. Oh, look, he separates out. Look how he swims. Hope y'all can see that. That is cool. Now that's what I see when I think of jellyfish. You know, the way they swim. Look at that. That is cool. Oh, I wish I almost brought another. Now he's going over there. Can you see him? He's over there. I wish I'd bought another GoPro on a selfie stick I could put on the water. Almost did. Almost did. That is cool. Upside down jellyfish. Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia.
Okay, if you say so. Oh, the water's so clear your boat looks like it's just in midair. Now this can't be more than a couple of feet deep,
yeah,
right?
This is about 3 feet, 2 feet, around there.
Well, they're still all in here. How'd you get that sucker up, with your oar?
Yep, I kind of pushed them up very carefully.
With your hand?
With my paddle, with the blade of my paddle, and I scooped them out of the water.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now these mangrove trees, they don't actually bear any kind of fruit at all, right?
They do not, no. It's actually pretty neat the way that they spread. They have a propagule that comes out.
I think I just saw some.
Yep, and then that propagule is a green bean. It'll drop in the water and float around until it's planted.
I think I just I'm seeing some right now.
Yep.
Or, yep, there's one right there. Interesting. Jellyfish street. We call these streets, which I think is pretty interesting. Yeah, that's me. more jellyfish. Put this up. Going the wrong way. And I thought it sounded like better to get a tour than just rent a kayak. How y'all doing? I hear a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's part
We
of
going
the
this way?
Yeah, we're going to the left.
There's a metal pole. Aluminum. Must be a sign on it. Oh, that's the noise I hear. I guess that's what you're used to hearing on a tour. What's that?
It's a group of kids.
You're right.
That kayaks from us. That's why there were so many kayaks on the shore. So that's what they are. You see where they're at right there?
Yeah.
You make a right turn. Thank you.
Right turn? Okay.
Thank you.
So yours is a two-man kayak, right?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Google it.
We may make better time than I thought because a group's got to take longer, even though I have slowed us down a lot.
Yeah, you're good.
Is this where we're going?
Yep, right. So we're going to take this all the way down and eventually it's going to let us off on the boat channel.
Okay. Whoops, I'm fixing to hit you. What I get? I'm glad we're not going where they were going.
Yeah, tell me that. This is where I usually stop and swim in this area here because it's really sandy. See how there's a big patch of sand right here?
Oops, sorry.
And it's really pretty in here.
Yep.
A lot of people go snorkeling in this area.
No, okay. Well, I was not successful snorkeling. I could not get the.
What didn't? Or
One time I got 30 seconds, according to my camera. I actually had my face in the water and wasn't breathing salt water. It was a mess. I had rented prescription goggles and they broke. And then I messed up and bought the best they had in the way of snorkel. I should have got the medium one. I don't felt like I could get enough oxygen through that tube. Anyhow, and the waves and wind, I couldn't get past the front of the boat, and he had the best anchor, the best spot closest to the reef you can get, and I never made it to the reef. If I was to do it over again, I would take off the fins. I would then swim on my back out there. Then I would turn around and I don't even know if I used a snorkel, but I would put my face, take a breath, put my face in under the water and see what I can see, and then swim a little further and do the same thing. You know, that's what I did different. And that I bet I could do. I'm going to 2 other keys. I might try it again.
There's down south in Key West.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a kayaking tour that is done by a group of ladies. I've heard really good things about it.
In Key West?
In Key West, yeah.
Well, I'll be about 30 miles from Key West in Sunshine Key.
In Sugarloaf?
Well, I think it's called either Big Pine or Long.
Big Pine Key?
Yeah, I think it's in Big Pine Key.
You have to go visit Bahia Honda State Park.
I couldn't get in there. I tried.
I know it's hard, but you can still go inside the park.
And do what?
It's beautiful. And take pictures and videos. It's gorgeous.
Video the park?
Yeah, and the bridge. There's a bridge there. It's beautiful. That park is more beautiful than this one. It's gorgeous. But it is very hard to get a spot there.
Yeah. And I used.
It's even hard doing it in this park too.
Yeah. I got it about 10 months ago, and I did it through Wandering Labs.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with them. I tried doing them to stay at Ford Super in Pinellas County, and I couldn't get a spot either.
I did get 4 state parks. It's hard to get in.
Wow.
This year. Anastasia, stay out of Lake Kismic. Their electricity, I think it ruined my rear AC unit.
You don't have a surge?
My surge protector wouldn't let me use it. So I didn't use the surge protector, and they're only feeding you about 17-18 amps on their 30 amp pedestal.
How was Anastasia? I've heard nice things about that one.
Oh, I liked it. I did a lot of videos on it. You can look.
Have them posted on your...
Yeah, it's up there. I did probably 4 videos.
When are you posting today's video?
It may be a month or so.
Oh, a month?
Well, I already got the next month already uploaded and scheduled.
Nice.
And I'm doing at least 2 a week, and usually 2 to 7 shorts a week. How y'all doing? I do have more coming of this kayak mangrove trip, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the adventures. So until next time, have a good one.